Welcome to the Dirty Laundry Show.
Woo-hoo!
I'm Justin, your host. Dirty Laundry Show is just basically an entertaining show of shit we go through, infield, outfield, everything in between. Something that you could apply to your life. It's basically for shits and giggles.
Mostly bitches.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about bitches. Don't worry, Colin.
Yeah, don't worry about everybody. We're going to be talking about bitches.
We're talking about them. We're talking about everything in between. Bitches,
Between
hoes,
the bitches.
and like dirty laundry. Because they do our dirty laundry.
Why do we call it dirty laundry? Because we're airing other people's dirty laundry on the fucking internet. So, this is our first podcast. We plan to make one every so often, whenever we feel like. But the first person to contact Colin at his email address gets a 30-minute consultation. You could talk to us about whatever you want. I mean, if you want to talk about girls, pick up. If you want to talk about mathematics and the remaining numbers for pi, we can do that too. But first person,
Talking like AIDS.
if you want, moral support for
Moral support for that shit. We're there for you, brother. Because I know how you got it.
Actually, I do not want to know that.
I do. Sometimes I do, so I can avoid it.
Anyways, mofo.
Colin, what is your email address so people can get in contact with you?
Okay, my email address is trickmagnet@yahoo.com, or Facebook is Colin with a K, KOLLIN, DA trickmagnet @/facebook.com. That's mine.
That's quite a mouthful.
Yeah, Colin with a K, it's D, not THE.
Just remember
D-A.
Colin with the Kizzo.
Colin with a Kizzo.
Well, type in Colin DA Trick Magnet. You're there. You're in.
So that, Colin, can you tell us a little bit about your background? You're Colin the Trick Magnet. You're very famous in this part of the woods. Give us a little bit of the skinny on your background and how you got into this.
Okay, my little background is I used to be like a hardcore gangbanger when I was like 15, 16. I got bitches easily because I just got bitches by status. Like, oh, you're a whoop-de-whoop. Oh, I want to suck your dick.
Was that your gang name? Whoop-de-woo?
Oh, my God.
That does not sound very gangster. No, it does not sound very G.
At least it wasn't a Casper or like some other
Or a
like
spider,
whatever,
right?
spider.
Okay, so if
Green eyes.
if someone said whoop-de-woo's coming after you, you'd be like, oh, I'm scared.
Stop skipping, alright? When you
No,
hear
my
Hoopty Woo
nickname-
coming after you, you better fucking start
Everyone
skipping.
hide.
Well, I don't want to give up my nickname here because like there's still people that want to kill me, so I just call it whoop-de-whoop.
It's all good, dog.
No, it's beef when you give a fuck. But, anyways, back to my storyline. Little gangster, had status, so it's so easy for me, like, you know, get girls because like I just had status. Anyways, long story short, went to prison, came back. I'm like, dude, I need to fuck. And I'm like, I went up to a girl, got shaking. I'm like, what happened to, dude? What happened to beep beep? Turn that fucking shit off, dude.
So you were a hardcore gangster coming
Yeah.
out of jail, hardened criminal after was you were in the pen?
Yeah, I was in the pen.
Penitentiary, state penitentiary.
For 8 years.
For 8 years, and you came out and you were scared to talk to a girl, even though you had people like trying to kill you inside. I'm sure.
Yeah, well, not inside. No, inside.
Outside.
Well, back then they did, you know, but not anymore. You know, times passed.
Well, the pen isn't that serious, but still,
No.
you do not want to be there.
Oh, of course not.
You're coming out of like a crazy, scary place, and then you wanted to talk to a girl, and you just couldn't do it because you were too scared.
Yeah, I was too scared. Because I haven't talked to a girl in 8 years, you know.
Right. There's a lot of guys out there. They're like coming out of high school, or they're coming out of their IT job or college, and they can't talk to girls. You were coming
Almost
out of prison.
feels like prison, right? Like if you're in high school and you're a nerd, you're in fucking prison. So you can relate
better
with
than
fucking.
prison.
You can relate with Colin.
Well, what I'm saying is...
If you have an IT job, you're a fucking nerd. You can relate with Colin.
Yeah.
If you haven't been getting laid
Yeah.
for 8 years, you can relate with Colin.
Yeah, you can totally relate.
For real.
You can't relate with
It's
me
very
right. You
similar,
can't
the
relate with me
time
right
span.
anymore. But
Not anymore,
when I first
but, like,
got
yeah,
out,
exactly.
you could totally relate to me.
So you were shaking your boots. You couldn't talk to girls, and then
What happened?
And then I was like, oh, Google that shit.
So you,
Wow.
Google has all the answers.
I googled all
Fuck
the
it,
answers.
you don't need to hear our show no more. Just Google this shit, motherfuckers.
Creationists, just Google,
Google.
how did I become human?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Google. How to get girls.
Google will tell you the
They
answer.
came.
How do you
Mystery
get your
method.
opposable thumb? Fucking
David
Google that shit.
D'Angelo.
Yeah.
How to find a wingman in Southern California. That's how I got in the pickup. Yeah.
Good story.
Yeah.
That's an awesome story, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
glad you're here. Give me a high five.
High five.
So good to have you, Colin. We also
Yes.
have a special guest, someone from Project Hollywood. His name is Cheyenne. Everyone give it up for Cheyenne.
Woo!
Cheyenne was an OG back in the day. If you've read the game, I've read like maybe half of it, maybe 3/4. I don't remember quite yet. But apparently he was mentioned in the game, something to do with Tyler, but he was actually there. He lived in the mansion. He was there with Mystery and all those other fucks. And
Exactly.
it was a lot of fun.
Shit happens, man. Like when you grow up with like people, and they're in the game, they're trying to like be friends.
Literally
at
the
times.
game, the book, or literally
book,
the game.
the whole fucking
the
idea of it.
regular, like
You know, it goes back to like Ross Jeffrey or whoever the fuck it was from the
Right.
80s and shit, right?
Tom
Like,
Cruise played them in Magnolia.
Right, yeah, exactly. He played his part, and he's like the guru of this whole fucking thing that started the whole fucking thing.
Like the Godfather.
And Ross Jeffrey is the Godfather. So if you don't agree with him, or you do, if you've never heard of him, look him up on
Google
fucking,
him.
You know, Google that motherfucker.
YouTube that
When you
bitch.
fucking Google Colin, Google that motherfucker too. Then you'll know where it's coming from. I mean, the whole fucking game thing has been around for a long time, and if you haven't heard of it, well,
You don't need to hear it
you're a
anymore, 'cause
fucking
you met
like,
us.
you know,
You're a douche.
you're a douche. So if you haven't heard of the fucking game, you're a fucking douche. Read a book called The Game. But anyways,
Do you get royalties since you're in the game?
no, fuck no, dude. I fucking don't get shit. That's the thing.
Well, you're gonna get shit.
I hope so. I get pussy. I don't get money. I
Wow.
get paid in pussies, like
Oh.
vaginas.
So you get like half a vagina. If you
Like
don't
half
pay-
a vagina
if
sometimes.
Someone buys like a.
Like the mouth, I consider half a vagina.
What about like an ear canal?
Ear canal,
It's like a bad day. They only sold like a few bucks. You
fucking
get an ear
that,
canal.
that's like getting a penny off of like $1. You know what I mean?
It all adds up.
The
Couple
butt
ear
is like
canals.